Hi, my name is Reva Siebold, and I'm here today to talk about one's personal health and how to plan and work with your health. A lot of people come to release about their health issues, and a thought occurred to me that there might be something that could support you long term around your health issues that you might be not doing. I didn't have any health insurance from the time I was 25 until I got Medicare at 65 because I'd had hepatitis B and nobody would insure me when I was working for myself. And I heard around that time an older pair of sisters that were 100 years old and were black and grown up in the South. And they talked about knowing that there'd be no one there for them, so they had to prepare for their own health. And so they were doing yoga and all sorts of things that I didn't picture 100-year-old women doing. Never occurred to me you'd do yoga at 100 years old. Any case, and what I began to do was realize that I had to take care of my own health and that no one was going to save me. So over the years, I developed my personal health team. Those people that I ran into over the years that I paid for myself because I didn't have any insurance and most of them weren't covered anyways. I looked for people who would support my mental, physical, emotional, spiritual health. So I'd put together a health team. And over the years, it became an acupuncturist, a PT that was structurally oriented, a PT that was guts, organs oriented, a massage therapist, a craniosacral person, releasing partner, two releasing partners. And what I did over the years was I would plan to have something health oriented every week of my life, one way or another. And sometimes when I couldn't afford to spend any money, I'd go for an extra walk. But every week of my life, I did something where someone supported me or I felt supported in improving my physical, mental, emotional, spiritual health. So by the time I was 65, I had a team that I still use today. I have Medicare, but I still use that team today. And what I've noticed being more in the health system, both the veterinary health system and the medical human health system, is the way practitioners are taught now is how to give certain tests, measure for those tests, and have answers for those tests. They don't touch you, they don't feel you, they don't support you physically. And then you have uh, medicine by Zoom, which is nice, but it's only two-dimensional and doesn't really give you an idea of the person you're talking to or the person who's talking to you. And so what happens is you get tests and you get results, but often you're not heard or felt. And for me, as a kinesthetic person, if I'm not touched, I don't feel seen. So I can have a great doctor who's there for me verbally, but if they never touch me, I never feel seen. And I'm sure there are more people out there like that than that are kinesthetic than just myself. And I see it with my horses. I describe what's going on, and if it doesn't fit into something the vet's been trained to look at, they can't help me. I don't blame them. They can't help me. And so I have a nutritionist, I have a rougher, I have a body worker, I have a chiropractor for my horses that I use for my health team for them too. So what I'm suggesting is on the level of duality, on the level where we are this, feel like we are this mind body, and on the level where we'd like to be healthy and energetic, we have to create that team, or actually, we don't create it. We look around and it gets created for us. So I'd like to suggest that you explore a health team. Make a list of those parts of being a physical being that you need support on, and then open to and look around and find people in your community, and if possible, do it find physical people, in other words, not on Zoom, that can support this mind body and being as glorious as it can be. I have better health in my 70s than I had before because of the amazing health team that has been put together. So enjoy your being a physical, mental, emotional being and create the support or allow the support to be created that you can feel terrific. Thank you.